turn off the break. Thank you.
Well, it's expected. The crowd getting very excited.
Thank you, that's enough.
Now the referee has got to try and keep
please.
control of this. This is pure theatre. Respect for both players.
Oh, if he's playing this red for the black, he doesn't want to miss it. Oh, what a shot.
One.
To be picky, would have loved to have been low in the black there, John, to cannon the reds away from the black spot, but what a shot.
Yeah, that is being picky, but are they a plant? Maybe not. I think if they had been, he'd have played for them. I think he may have finished low on the black, as you suggested, but it's just that the red went in the left-hand side of the pocket as we looked. In the middle of the pocket, he may have had a good angle on the black. But it's first chance to Ronnie. He'll be feeling it now. He's only human.
Nine.
Yeah, but these are the situations where separates the best from the rest. He's just been pummeled for 5 frames. He hasn't gone to the cue ball there though. With much too thin a cut in this red. It's definitely the most vulnerable I've ever seen Ronnie when approaching a winning line.
15.
Yeah, good cut, but this cue ball needs to come away from the cushion.
16.
Don't see how he's going to get the next red. To be fair though, we can say that Ronnie's been vulnerable, but at 9-4 it looked like game over, then it went 9-5, and of course then Judd clicked into a gear which not many could have stopped.
Ronnie O'Sullivan,
No attempt
16.
at the pot. Just finding the cue ball tight on the ball cushion, so Ronnie had his first chance.
I think he probably would have rather Judd been able to see the pack there and actually play a safety shot. Shouldn't be any problem just rolling into the pack from the side cushion. But if he had to play a safety shot, if he catches it thick, he opens all the reds up.
Pounds. Ronnie O'Sullivan, 4.
And it just shows you how it's quickened up. Judd Trump was at 21 seconds not long ago, average shot time. Average frame time was just below 17 minutes. Now it's 15 and a half, just over 15 and a half minutes, and that's all because Judd Trump has found another gear. Good safety from Ronnie, and as you say, Stephen, it's always best if you can find the ball cushion to force your opponent into playing a safety off the reds. They can always leave a pot on. That's okay, but it's not a great length with the cue ball.
Well, when I came around to look at the pink, is he taking the pot on here? No. No, I know the red's right over the pocket, but this needs good cueing to follow through of 2 cushions for the pink to the right centre.
Well, I bet Ronnie can't believe that red's gone over the corner. He played it cross double. He thought the red was going to kiss into the other reds, but it's gone right through the gap. He's got an excellent cue ball, but there's just enough angle here to be able to play this with pace and go back up the table. He's got to be accurate. It was that straight. Now, what a big shot this is on the pink if he decides to take it on. Wouldn't blame him if he didn't. But that's his natural game. Big shot this. Absolutely superb.
7.
That was a phenomenal pot.
Eight.
And you may have to play the pink up into the green pocket here to stay amongst the reds. Can't see where the next red's coming from. As he screws into those 4 reds below the pink spot.
Yeah, giving it a bit of thought. I don't blame him. Because it's not straight to the far right corner. Could play it to the right middle, but still the problem of getting on the next red. Right middle it is. Right in the heart of the pocket. Now what's he on? What is he on? Not
40.
a lot. Looking at the way he's turned round, if it had just stopped 3 inches short, he'd have had this red into the right corner. Just 3 inches too hard.
Judd Trump, 14.
Straightforward safety, but Ronnie is under pressure now with his safeties because he knows how well his opponent's hitting the ball. So he needs a good white. It's a pretty good one. It's not tight to the ball cushion, but as I say now, there's pressure on every ball.
Yeah, I think when it comes into this situation, as long as you're not leaving pots on, it's a good shot.
Mistake. Now he needs a bit of luck here. And he's had it. He's had it.
Could be behind the green here though, after this shot.
And behind the green ears. Well, it's a problem here. He'll do very well now, Judd, not to leave a pot on. I'm trying to find a path to a red. And it's not going to be easy. That is one way, but as you can see from the line, he'll have to go very, very close to the blue. But the only reason I picked that red out, the one closest to the top cushion, if he does make contact with that, he will not leave anything easy. But boy, he's got to pick the perfect line and the perfect pace. And in a deciding frame, when nothing looks easy anyway, this is very, very difficult. I think he's got to have one go at this. I wouldn't suggest the hit and hope just yet. So although it looked like Judd, when he played the bad safety shot, had got away with it, Ronnie has punished him for that poor safety shot with the snooker behind the green. He may be thinking that red on the right hand side of the table may just block the 3 cushion escape, but I don't think it will. Well, going this way, how does he get it safe? How do you get it safe going this way?
Ronnie O'Sullivan 4.
Oh dear. He knew as soon as he hit it, he hadn't hit it hard enough, but I still question the line he chose. And here's a chance now for Ronnie, who has had a bit of a scare, so don't take anything for granted.
Six. Seven.
Sat there, Judd, wondering whether his fight back was in vain. It looks like that. Great effort to take us into a decider.
14.
But for all the potting and break building that these two great players are capable of, it could be that one snooker that has turned the match in Ronnie's favour. Coming up to 5 hours in what has been an enthralling match in every sense.
21.
Yeah, it just sort of went along until 9-4. Ronnie picking up the pieces from the mistakes, and then all of a sudden it's just caught fire. Incredible
27.
last hour. Incredible performance by that man.
Yes, and if he was to go on to lose this, Judd, he can take a lot from it, because we all saw at 9-4
28.
it looked as though he was on the verge of giving up, but he managed to win that frame, and then that just gave him a boost to produce his best snooker of the match and take us to the decider. It was a tricky snooker to escape from, and he didn't do it, and that's why Ronnie's got this chance. But a mistake from Ronnie.
34.
Can he just get past the blue? This is the red he played on, but yeah, right in the middle of the pocket, but not that good on the colour. This yellow will put him 47 points in front, so he's looking for one more red and a colour. And it goes. Where's the cue ball going? Oh, absolutely inch perfect.
37.
Quick glance at the scoreboard. Red and a pink. And Judd will need a snooker. This pink will put Ronnie 54 points in front with just 51 remaining. And the fist pump from Ronnie, because he must have been very concerned, and that young man put him under pressure. But that will mean now that Judd will not come back to the table. Well, what a feast of snooker they've given us this evening. And it nearly was tales of the unexpected. But as I say, Judd
51.
will shake Ronnie's hand, and Ronnie will be mighty relieved. And handshakes there. Thank you, guys. What a great final. And having a chat and a laugh with one another. Ronnie O'Sullivan's been absolutely superb in this tournament. Made a maximum 147. He now takes his fifth Coral United Kingdom Championship. He beats the Juggernaut, who gave it everything, by 10 frames to 9. Superb!
Ladies and gentlemen, one of the great United Kingdom Championship finals. Judd, our strongest commiserations. You made and you gave us one of the greatest finals I think any of us have ever witnessed. From 5-1 down and 9-4 down, 5 brilliant frames. Where did you find that form from, Judd?
It was always there, but when your opponent is dishing up every time, it's kind of demoralising. I've done it to a few people this week, and it really dents your confidence. And yeah, towards the end, I just kind of let go. I got a little bit frustrated at 9-4, managed to win that, and then just let my arm go, and then I made a good clearance to go 9-9. There was a lot of pressure on that, and then I come back out and I felt so relaxed. And I was just waiting for that chance, and I ran out of position. But no, Ronnie he played a great safety on the red to snooker me, and that's what won him, and he took it calm just like he normally does.
Judd, you said that Ronnie is the reason that you're playing snooker. He was your idol, and there you are starring and playing a brilliant part in such a great final with him. What positives can you take from this amazing performance tonight?
None.
Don't be so hard on yourself. It was a brilliant, brilliant comeback. And, you know, this is your 4th final of the season. You're heading in the right direction again. How much more do you think there is to come from you the rest of this season?
No, I'm just trying to learn. I'm still learning. I've got a lot of improving to do, obviously. But you just strive for perfection, and that's what you want to get to. For me, I had my chances today, so it's my own fault. Other than our last final, Ronnie played perfect, so I didn't really have a chance there. So it's a little bit disappointing, but it's been a brilliant week. The crowd, I've had amazing support. So I want to thank everyone.
Our gallant runner-up, Judd Trump. Well done, Judd. You've played some great finals in your time, but he has created one of the greatest. Just rationalise what's happened in the last hour and a half for us, will you?
Oh, God. That was, I don't know, mate. I was gone, to be honest with you. You know, at 9-4, you know, I was, you know, comfortable, and then he started potting balls and making breaks, and I just thought, well, here we go, you know. It's just sort of like, I just didn't know what day it was, to be honest with you. And I had a chance to win it 10-8, but I was just gone, you know. And then when it got to 9-all, I thought, if I get a chance, you know, in some ways I thought, if I get a chance, I'm going to miss. But I don't know, I found something there towards the end, and I started crunching the ball a bit more and was able to hold my position. But that was the hardest match I think I've ever played in, to be honest with you.
Hardest match you've ever played. How did you find the composure to get over the line in that decider then?
I don't know. I honestly don't know. I just was going through the motions. I to be honest, I've accepted that I was probably going to get beat. The way he was hitting the ball, the confidence he was playing with, he was just, you know, he looked unstoppable to me. But you know, I got a chance, and I was able to make it. But it was a tough game. You know, we played a final 2 weeks ago, and we both really didn't miss. And then today we've made a few mistakes, but it was tough in different ways today. You know, just to try and hold your head together. You know.
Well, you're over the line. This is your 5th United Kingdom title, and to go with 5 world titles and 5 Masters, that is 5 triple crowns, ladies and gentlemen. It's an amazing record, Ronnie. And you know, you won your first UK title at the age of 17. 21 years later, you're still doing it. How much pride do you take in that longevity, the fact that you're still here and you're still doing it?
I can't play too many matches like that, to be honest with you. That's you know what I mean. I hope we just avoid each other for a few tournaments, and then I can have a bit of a breather, and then meet him in maybe 4 or 5 tournaments' time. I can deal with that. But if I've got to play him every final, I'll see you later. that'll cut me short, you know. So.
Well, you may think that, but we certainly don't. Ladies and gentlemen, this fella's earned, what, £44,000 for that maximum break, and a little extra bonus for a winner's cheque. Christmas presents are going to be nice in your household this year. Ladies and gentlemen, your champion for a 5th time, Mr. Ronnie O'Sullivan.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome your presentation party, Sam Fowkes, Head of Trading at Coral, and Steve Dawson, CEO of World Snooker. the runner-up receiving a cheque for £70,000 and the silver medal. What a match, what an effort. Judd Trump. And the winner, receiving a cheque for £150,000, the trophy and the title. 2014 Coral UK champion, Ronnie O'Sullivan. Once again, your champion, Ronnie O'Sullivan.
Ronnie O'Sullivan does it again, but probably the hardest one of the big titles that he's ever had. Admitted that himself. Steve and John, can you just sum up what we've witnessed tonight, Steve?
I just think we've seen two warriors in action, and that man there standing there, he's got some guts, he's got some temperament. When everything was thrown at him, he produced the goods when he needed it.
The apprentice almost beat the master tonight, but you just wonder, he doesn't want there to be many more of those kinds of finals. I think everybody else would love it, but he's getting so much closer, Judd Trump.
That's the one thing to take from this, Hazel. He's closing the gap, and that is no doubt. I was impressed with him in the Champion of Champions. I think he's maturing into a fabulous player, but tonight he showed me not only can he play and pot, he's got fantastic character. At 9-4 he looked done for all the world. He came back with some of the best snooker I've ever seen to turn that into one of the best matches I've ever seen.
Well, he says he can't take many positives, but what's your feeling on that, Steve?
Well, I think he can go on for a lot longer. I mean, he's a superhero in our game. He is our Tiger Woods. He is the best player I think we've ever seen with a cue. Not only that, he's got a great performance in him all the time. He's going to go into his 40s for ages, I think. A fantastic cueist in all departments. And to me, I think he's growing. I think the fans like him even more at the moment. He's getting a bit older, and all of a sudden they're warming to him. They reckon he's up against the new brigade, and he's still doing it for them.
Exactly, and he's not, in terms of the break building at the moment, at the peak of his powers in every match. Okay, he's knocked in a 13th maximum break here, but I think his top break, 117 in that one, John. That's not coming as easy to him, but it's his survival instincts that are so honed, and that's down to experience here.
As an overall tournament, you can make a pretty good argument. You've seen him play a lot better, but I tell you what, when it comes down to the nitty-gritty, winning matches, when he needs to play, I mean, the safety shot in the last frame behind the green is winning the match. He just knows that instinct survival. He's absolutely a phenomenal, phenomenal player.
Well, he's going to be in action again very soon, because he's going to be defending his Masters title in the new year, and that, of course, will be the first big tournament of 2015 for us. It was Ronnie who beat